Another week, another victory, another episode with the Big O. What is up, Finn fans? Yes, another episode of the Big O Show. We had a little. He was busy last week. I was busy last week, so there's no video last week. I did go on his channel, and we did preview the game on his channel last Friday. But obviously today, me and him are getting together the day before the Dolphins take on the Cincinnati Bengals, talk about the Buffalo Bills game. I pick his brain. We get a little bit of an idea of what his thoughts are on this upcoming game. Huge game. The old Alabama versus LSU, Joe Burrow versus Tua Tagovailoa. It's going to be a very important game. Little quick note that I found out from Marcel Louis Jacques. He was on the NFL Network. I think it was last night. Tua calls Mike McDaniel around 10:30. Mike McDaniel gets all nervous. Why is he calling me? Not because, he's calling him because he doesn't want to play, but he's calling him because he's excited and he wants to play, trying to figure out a way to play in tomorrow's game. So it's going to be real interesting to see if Tua plays or not. I'm hearing his back is stiff, but again, he was limited in practice yesterday, and they are already in Cincinnati by now. So it's going to be very interesting. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Game starts at 8:30. I'll probably be live at 8:15. I usually go live 15 minutes before the game. But other than that, let's listen to what me and Big O had to say. But like usual, stay classy. I'm fins up. Big O, 3-0 with the Big O. How you feeling? How you feeling? Beat Buffalo finally.
I'm feeling like that O is going to stay there after Thursday is what I'm feeling. Okay, that's what I'm feeling now. Because I thought I thought 3-1. I was one of the nutbags in the preseason that I said I was not fearing the Patriots at all. I figured they'd beat the Ravens, and I think they would beat the Bengals. And by the way, now that we start looking at the two rosters, who's got the better roster?
Yeah,
Dolphins have the better roster. Okay, we can go argue. Yeah, you want to give it a Burrow over Tua, whatever. I don't care about that. To me, I love what Tua's doing. Burrow, I have immense respect for Burrow, but I think Tua's playing with the better roster. Okay, and maybe the better coach too, by the way. So whatever. And so now what they did against what they did against the Bills is just absolutely crazy. And so that is just now, this takes it to another level.
Yeah.
And I picked them this week. I didn't pick them to beat the Bills in the offseason, but leading up to this week, I did pick them against the Bills. I thought that they would win. And sure enough, man, it's better than what I expected.
Yeah.
And I had a more positive outlook than most people as it is. So they've surpassed my own expectations, which were considered unrealistic. And, I was, we always have that term of endearment we have on our show called a blind ass fan alert, right? And obviously everybody, oh yeah, they're going to be 3-1 and when this start. Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, and Tua's going to ball out. Yeah, sure. Oh, you're full of it. And they got a shot at 4-0, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to sit there and complain about anything right now is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's funny because people are, and we'll get to that because people really are. But that Buffalo game, nail biter, especially when it got down to that butt punt. Oh my goodness gracious. But we pulled it off. It's the first time we beat them in what?
By the way,
meetings?
Coach Crossman is a liar. Because he says you'll never get a smile out of me about the butt punt. Yeah, dude, I know, I get it. You're Mr. Coach now, and you're all serious and all that. And yeah, you don't want to laugh about it now. But get the hell out of here, bro. 15 years from now, you're going to laugh about it. You're going to laugh about how frustrated you were with it. You're going to laugh about how you acted then and all that. Because no matter what happens to us or how bad it is, you're going to always laugh at yourself for something if you have at least some kind of a sense of humor. So, Crossman, unless you're some real sore ass, come on, dude, you'll laugh about the butt.
Yeah, I feel like if we lost, then we might be a little bit chaffed by that butt punt. But
then it's the butt fumble.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You know what I mean? So
we won. It was nice. How about?
And by the way, Buffalo had all kinds of chances to win that
Mm-hmm.
game. And that's what football is all about. So, any of you that want to nitpick, go play on the highway while Hurricane Ian's coming through. Okay. Just go do that for me. All right. Just get lost. You either got to make the interception or
Mm-hmm.
catch the interception,
Mm-hmm.
cause the fumble, block the kick, make the kick, snap it right, spike it right, whatever, every little thing that went on in that game that could have gone either way. When you sit here and say, if this, if that, that's loser talk.
Yep.
Let me explain something to you. In the last 25 years, we've been losers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we've heard that, oh, if this, if that, and that's what losers do. Winners find ways to win the game. When you're down by 20, 21 points, whether it's 4th and 7, whether it's 3rd and 22, find a way to make the play. People are saying at the end of that game, oh, let them score. Assuming that, you were just going to drive right downfield and score again.
Yeah, no.
Just like, no. Well, guess what? You didn't let them score, and then you did the plays so they wouldn't score.
Mm-hmm.
And then the game is over. So, folks, chill out, relax. 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the best part about 3-0 that I talked about on my show here for all of you out there. Throughout the last 25 years, this hasn't felt real ever.
No.
Ricky never felt real. It was fun, but it never felt like you had the quarterback to complement the running back, or the quarterback to complement the defense, or the coaches to complement the defense, whether it was the Jay year, whether it was the Wildcat year, whether it was the Adam Gase year, whatever it is, any of those little moments that we've had as Dolphin fans, deep down inside, you knew that wasn't a real team. You were just kind of happy to be there. This team is real, man. There's something to build here. That this is the only team that the Dolphins have had in 25 years. Listen to me. Ready? That the offense can bail out the team, that the defense can bail out the team. In the last 25 years, it was always the defense that had to bail them out.
Always.
Maybe you had a running game because of the aforementioned running backs, but you never had a quarterback that could actually make the plays, like 3rd and 22, like 4th and 7, like that dart that he threw to Craycraft. Even the what actually, go look at the throw where he got injured, where this Milano bastard did the dirty play.
Mm-hmm.
He's off balance throwing that 20
and he
yards
still completed
down,
it.
and he completed it dead on. That's not his throw.
Nope.
That's the big man's throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's Big Ben's throw. That's any big arm. Those are the guys that can be off balance and throw that. And that's the throw that, sometimes doesn't work out for him. It worked out in that one. So I like that one too, by him. Balls of steel that kid has, bro.
What's your thoughts on that injury? Because people, were obviously being investigated by the concussion. He said it was his back. I think it was his back, because if you had a concussion so severe where you couldn't walk, there's no way he'd be able to make the plays he made afterwards. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I had a 2nd grade concussion. So, and exactly like what happened to him happened to me.
Mm.
I ran into somebody in the basketball court, but my head slammed on the concrete.
Ooh.
And so, yeah, man, it was freaky. And so I know what it is. But here's where, look, I thought too, come on, this has got to be bull crap. Come on. It's got to be his head. But the problem is there's an independent doctor involved.
Exactly.
Here.
Yeah, exactly.
Not hired by the NFL or the NFLPA. And then there's something called like your degree. There's something like called HIPAA. There's something like called like if you start, messing around and lying about these kind of things, you could lose your license.
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
Okay,
both doctors, yeah.
Right. So the doctor who cleared him from concussion protocol, he legitimately cleared him from concussion protocol. He's not some fan. He's not a doctor that's sitting there in a Tua jersey going, "Oh, Tua, come on over. Yeah, let me check you out. How many fingers? 2? Oh, yeah, go ahead, bro. Okay, you're good. 2 is good. Let's go. Go Fins. Yeah, go Fins." No, that's not the doctor. Okay, that's not the doctor. And that's a legitimate person that his reputation or her reputation is on the line here. Yeah. And so if they ran him, so it must be some back nerve thing that made him, you know what I mean? And anybody that's had a back issue, brother, sometimes you can't even get up.
Mm-hmm.
much less wobble. There are a lot of people that would love to just be able to waddle while they've got a back issue. Some people can't even get up and waddle. Okay. Jalen waddles all the time.
Yeah, because you saw when he tried to do that QB sneak, one guy had his legs and the other one was like pushing him. It was bad. It was really bad. Now, don't get me wrong, he probably got his bell rung when he hit the ground, but
yeah,
he was wobbling because of that back. But that game, like you said, showed the versatility of this team. Because you look at the Ravens game, the defense was giving up points after points after points. So the offense came out, scored 6 touchdowns. Yep. This game, it was the defense holding the Bills to 17. And then at the very moment that the Dolphins offense needed to score, they did it. It's a different team because we've seen 3-0, right? We've seen 3-0 in what, 2018, I think it was. Right. Dolphins went 3-0, they fell apart. We've seen 3-0 a bunch of times. They fell apart. So it feels different, like you said.
Oh, we have a QB now, bro. Mm-hmm. We got a QB, dude. We got a QB. All this crap that I kept telling you last year, just get him a line, get him a quarterback, get him a coach that believes in him, and then tell me what happens. And they have 3rd and 22, 4th and 7. There have been kill shots. The guys delivered kill shots. I mean, this is who he is. There's no surprise here, by the way, on my side. Zero. Zero. I am not surprised by anything Tua's doing. Just so you'll know, I've been steadfast. I believe in this kid. Do I worry about his injury history? I'm scared shitless.
That's the biggest thing.
Okay? That's it. But when it comes to football, I'm 100% in on Tua. He can play this game and play at an incredibly high level. And if you question his toughness, you're wrong. If you question his arm, you're wrong. If you question if he can run a high-powered offense, you're wrong. If you question his work ethic, I mean, give me a break, dude. How silly are you? It's just every narrative that was created has been just shot down badly by now. At this point. And meanwhile, the Justin Herbert people, hey, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? He's 1-2. Another interception and a fumble this week and an ass kicking at the hands of the Jags. So where are you? I just, we had people that wanted to trade for Lamar Jackson in the first half of last week's game. We have people that have been wanting to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Ran at the back of the end zone.
Jimmy, you guys don't. Excuse me. Jimmy Garoppolo, you heard that guy? I mean, I've heard it all, dude. Do you still want Brady? The guy that's going to take off a day a week is only going to show up for 1 year. Are you sure you're going to win a title? Because if you don't, then he's gone with Giselle. You traded all the picks, the idiot owners that we had here and all that. Everything that they wanted to do except for him. When all you had to do was just stick with the kid.
Build the team.
And build the damn team, dude. That's it.
Last thing I'm going to ask you, Cincinnati Bengals tomorrow. How you feeling about this game? Anything about this game worry you?
Maybe just his back stiffening up or something because I've had back issues. But no, I talked about this in the post-game show and over the last couple of days. They exercise demons. They didn't just win 3 games. They put the nail on the coffin of the Patriots. Like Tua said, here, Bill, it's over, bro. Don't bother. I'm here now. You're done. You don't have anybody. The guy you had was my backup. Just so you'll know. Mac is my backup. Okay? So have a nice life. And then the Baltimore Ravens have been kicking the Dolphins' ass for years. So this dude comes off the bench last year for the dude that hated him and won the game. And now this year he goes and visits Baltimore and he goes, hey, I'll spot you 21. And then he wins the game too. You know what I'm saying? And so now you exercise that demon now that you've now beaten. Not only have you beaten Baltimore, now you beat them on home and home now. Where you're like, okay, see, no, it wasn't a fluke. Now we'll beat you here at home and we'll spot you 21. And so now you had Buffalo kicking your ass, owning your ass. And you came back and you outlasted them. And I don't care about all the yards because I use the example, and I'll
Mhm.
use the same thing the following week with the Bills. I had people. Well, no, they moved the ball against Texas A&M, and I'm like, who cares? You didn't score.
Yeah.
None of that means anything to me, bro. Stats don't mean anything to me. It's the same thing with Justin Herbert. Put up all the stats you want, Goldilocks. What do you win, bro?
Mhm.
What do you win? What are you known for in Oregon for winning? What did you win? I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Did you tame the SEC while you were there? Because nobody has in the Pac-12. So did you do it? No, you didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. What are you winning more than you're losing in the NFL? No. Did you beat Tua? No. Do you lead are you like Oprah? You'll have a pick six. You'll have a pick six, and you'll have a pick six. Is that what's going on? You put up all the stats you want, Goldilocks. What the hell do you win?
Mhm.
And so not only did you go 3-0, you exercise demons along the way. And so then I'm thinking Thursday, are you just completely out of energy already? Because these are
Mhm.
three teams that mean something to you. Let's be honest, and I'm sorry if any Bengals fans are watching. The Bengals don't mean jack crap to the history of the Dolphins.
Yeah, no.
Those last three teams have been a pain in the ass of
Mhm.
the Miami Dolphins. The Bengals have never been good enough to be in the pain in the ass of anybody except their own fans. So so I'm thinking, Doug, are they out of gas, emotionally done? Like, wow, dude, we'll just get our 10 days off and then we'll come back and trounce the Jets and move on. Or do they say, we got a good thing going, bro. Things are rolling. Yeah, I'm sore as hell, but I want this game badly. This is a Thursday
Mhm.
night game. We want to send another message to everybody. Then we'll have 10 days off
Yeah.
to rest after that. And I'm getting the latter now
Mhm.
because everything that I'm getting, it's a vibe. I walk into
Yeah.
that locker room, guys are smiling, hanging out, playing ping pong, joking around with each other. I see Tua. He's talking with different guys, whether he's hanging out with Tyreek or then later on he's talking with the guy that's like the 66th guy on the roster. Okay. So for anybody that says, oh, this guy doesn't socialize, this guy doesn't get along with his teammates, this guy, yep, again, narrative shot down. I'm
Mhm.
there. I see it. Um, he's running his own thing throughout the week. You know about that, right? And
Mhm.
so he's got control of that locker room. And when you're throwing kill shots like he is, those guys are going to go through walls for you,
Oh
bro.
yeah. Oh yeah. They'll back you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm feeling really good about this game. I'm taking the 4 points.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm feeling good about this game. Not that they will lose within those 4 points. They're going to win this game. They're going to go 4-0. I have a good feeling about it. I like the Dolphins this week. I think Tua plays because he's fearless,
Mhm.
because he wants this. He's a dog, dude.
Yeah.
That's what people are going to learn about this guy. He's Joe Montana. I keep telling you, he's Joe Montana. Joe Montana looked at you with that baby face. He didn't, his body, he stood next to Elway and he didn't look the part. He stood
Mhm.
next to Marino, he didn't look the part. But guess what he did? He cut your heart out every time.
Yep.
That's Tua. Watch. And he's going to cut the Bengals' heart out on Thursday night.
Can't wait. All right, Big O. What do you got planned for tomorrow? You got a pregame and everything going on?
Yeah, we got our regular show at 10 in the morning. We're at Hialeah Park, and then we'll be back in the evening at 6 o'clock to get you ready for the pregame show. We'll have our insiders in the pregame. We'll have our insiders in the locker room. Postgame, we'll have the press conferences from Mike McDaniel and Tua, and our reaction after watching the Dolphins go 4-0. And then finally, you know what? I won't mind waiting the 10 days for the boys to heal up.
It'll be a nice 10 days.
To kick the Jets' ass. So it's all good, baby. It's all good. It's
All
all
right,
good.
Big O. We will see you next week recapping a 4-0
Yes.
victory.
Yes, sir. All right, boys. Be good out there.